What's up, guys? Welcome back to Underdog Entertainment News, where we bring all media entertainment to you. I'm Yvonne. Let's see what's on the agenda today. So, Karlie Redd, you out on bond from hitching burglary charges in DeKalb County? What type of shit y'all got going on in ATL? And Kanye West, is you cool? Jesus! That's all I got to say about that. And Shannon Sharpe, you know I had to double back on your ass. Cause whole time, you like to play in the daycare. Diapers. Welcome back, guys. We're gonna start with the first story that's on the agenda, which is Karlie Redd. Now, as you know, Karlie Redd is a reality TV star from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. But she has made the media lately because she just got out on bond from burglary charges. This is what they had to say. Reality TV star personality Karlie Redd, whose legal name is Carly Lewis, was arrested this week and is facing felony burglary charges in DeKalb County. According to court documents, Lewis, known for her longtime role on VH1's Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several items. Now, these several items, it says listed, was a watch, birth certificate, and a card. Sound like to me you trying to be on some scamming vibes, okay? Because that's all the tools you need to scam in Atlanta. Y'all big on that, ain't it? Anyway, 2 weeks ago, she filed charges on T-Lo from Now That's TV, saying that he assaulted her. You know, boxed her in the chin checked her. But to me, I feel like the person house that she did break into, it could have been T-Lo, and she's trying to do like some get back because I guess sources say that he was ready to sign those papers and get a divorce as well. So to me, it seems like she's crashing out. She broke the man's house, stole the man items. It's giving crazy. It's giving delusional. Because she already had failed marriages, failed engagements, and this right here was probably her last little trust in love. And that did not work out. So this is the results of all this. Her bond was $15,000 and she's out on bond right now. So we're going to see what's the next story about that. She has yet to come out and make a statement about it. And all this happened on April 4th. So we're going to keep looking into that. But Karlie, I'm praying for you, girl. Because I don't know what else to tell you. You're an older female. You need to be out here with your head on the swivel. You shouldn't be this blind at the age that you at. You should smell them type of fools a mile away. Now, I will tell you that my opinion, I don't think T-Lo hit her. I don't think that he was abusing her. We would have been heard stories about that. So if y'all follow Karlie Redd on Love and Hip Hop, you know she's with the antics. She's extra as hell. She do all type of shit. So it just ain't no telling. I think T-Lo is innocent. Karlie Redd, you're crazy and you need to just, you know what I'm saying, relax. Like, stop trying to get into another situation so quick. Girl.
Out on bond but facing a burglary charge. 11 Alive has confirmed that President Donald Trump's attorney, Steve Sadow, is now representing Redd. Karlie Redd, whose legal name is Carly Lewis, was arrested this week, and according to court documents, she was charged with burglary in the first degree. She was accused of entering a private home without permission and taking several personal items. Well, in a statement, Mr. Sadow said in part, as everyone knows, Karlie and her husband are in the midst of a divorce proceeding, and her husband has previously been charged in Fulton County with family violence battery against her. I am very confident Karlie's case will be resolved favorably.
Now on to Kanye West. This man is really tweaking. Okay? He is dropping tea. Lately, he's been on Twitter just tweeting his fingers away. Okay? This man been talking about Jay-Z, Beyonce, the kids, saying something wrong with the kids. I don't know. Okay? But this recent tweet that he did really sent me through the roof. Like, this man is crazy. I'm going to read it directly how he wrote it to you. Okay? This song is called Cousins. Now, I haven't heard the song. So if y'all heard the song, drop it off in the comments so I can hear it. Let me know where I can find it at. But I want to hear the song. It's called Cousins. Okay? This song is called Cousins. About my cousin that's locked up in jail for unaliving a pregnant lady a few years ago after I told him we wouldn't look at dirty magazines together anymore. What? So you was... Okay. Everybody's households are different. So we're gonna skim past that. Okay? Perhaps in my self-centered mess, I felt like it was my fault that I showed him these dirty magazines when he was 6. Now, where was y'all parents at? Where was y'all parents at? You 6 years old. Were you showing your 6-year-old dirty magazines? You would not be around my child, okay? And then we acted those things out that we saw. This is what he said now. My dad had Playboy magazines, but the magazines found in the top of my mom's closet were different. My name is Yee, and I sucked my cousin's man parts until I was 14. So you just thought right now is the time for you to come out and let us know what you had going on in your childhood. Now, like I said, I know everybody's childhood is different, but you've been doing this up until you was 14, and like after 14, what happens? Like it didn't happen no more? You ain't playing with stuff like that? But anyway, also what's in the blogs today is that he was also having relationships with Jeffree Star. Now, if y'all see Jeffree Star is the male looking female that you can never be with. So you're into men, right? But if you guys remember, back in the day, Wendy Williams been calling this out. She been saying stuff about this. He was also talking to, I want to say, a Giovanni designer named Riccardo Tucci. And he was always in Paris with this man. They got apartments right beside each other and shit. Like, what the hell y'all got going on? Now, my opinion, I feel like because all this Diddy situation going on and they may have incriminating evidence against Kanye West involving the Diddy parties, he's trying to like be 2 steps ahead of the game and go ahead and admit that he loved, that I guess he was into men. But supposedly he's into men. He's been cheating on Kim Kardashian the whole time with the male, and Kris Jenner knew it the whole time. Ain't that something? Chris, I don't want no problems, okay? But that's crazy. So this man is admitting that he's into males. So when that Diddy lawsuit drops, he will have it already out. He already came out, and it won't be a shock to the world. Everybody will already know. And it makes sense. It makes sense. And we're not judging you, Kanye. Just keep coming with that tea. Keep coming with the tea, okay? But listen, we praying for you as well, Kanye. But like I said, keep running the tea back, and I'm here for it.
Is very rarely seen with anybody except for Riccardo Tucci.
The magazine alleges that Kim is worried about Kanye's close friendship with Givenchy designer Riccardo Tisci. That's Riccardo. Very handsome. Well, people are buzzing that, you know, the close friendship with Riccardo is one of the reasons that Kanye has spent like 95% of Kim's pregnancy over in Paris. That's where Riccardo lives. And Riccardo recently purchased an apartment a few blocks away from Kanye's here in New York in Soho. Allegedly, according to In Touch with the magazine.
It's so hard. Pause, no homo, what the fuck you want to say, to really express that. I talked to him about that, him and the whole team at the office and shit, in front of the big screen with shit. So I sat down with Dave, I was like, man, this is what happened. And I love to just share the story because I felt so, I was traumatized by it because it wasn't like something, you a kid, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just do what you see. And then you're told that it's wrong afterwards. And then you're told it's wrong, and then you're made to be embarrassed about what you did, or it's like, this is who you are for the rest of your life. That shit was like blocked out of my head for like 10 years. And I knew that once that it was expressed, because I had people around me that was like, yo, take it to your grave. It's like,
I had to take a sip before we started talking about Shannon Sharpe ass, because you already know we had to double back on you. So we got an update, and we see now that the Jane Doe, I want to say her name is Gabby, from the video that I showed on my last video. If you haven't checked it out, please go look at it now. It's on YouTube, and subscribe, please. Thank you. But on the last video, as you know, the Jane Doe, we dropped the audio. He was saying Gabby, I want to say. So we're going to name her Gabby. This lady is 19 years old, y'all. Okay, we're talking about Shannon Sharpe, Pro Football Hall of Famer, media personality, and he was just recently about to sign a $100 million media deal. Okay, but we got this lawsuit right here going on. This is what they say. 19-year-old Gabby says she was in a rocky but consensual relationship with Shannon Sharpe for 2 years. She also says she met Shannon when she was 19 years old at a gym in Los Angeles in 2023. Now, Shannon Sharpe, you're 56. What do you have in common with the 19-year-old? She just was 18. Okay. Anyway, so he's being charged with grape. We're gonna say grape, assault and battery, and engaging in the intentional infliction of emotional distress, as I stated in my last video. Now, after Gabby has said all these things about Shannon Sharpe came back with these statements. He said they had a relationship where there were a lot of role playing and that this was a consensual relationship for over several months, where they did a lot of role playing, rough sex, and then he submitted these text messages from Gabby, the 19-year-old OnlyFans girl. This is what it says, because she's trying to play like she innocent. Okay, Shannon Sharpe trying to show like, girl, you're saying I was doing this, I was threatening you, I raped you, and I SA'd you, but this is how you was talking to me. Let me read this text message to y'all. I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you're effing me. That don't sound like rape to me. It sound like y'all, okay. I know you missed this big juicy PUSSY $25K for each cheek. OnlyFans, that's how y'all doing it? $25, $25K each cheek? That's y'all doing it now. Okay. You better crave it, because you're going to be stuck with me for life after you put a big black baby in me. Now, why you had to go there saying you could put a big black baby in me, I don't know. And I hope they eat your ass up about that, because you had no business going that far. We don't need to be playing skin colors in this when y'all doing some fucking role playing, okay? Let's go ahead and chill out with that shit. I already don't like you, Gabby. But anyway. This is what she's saying. Now, Tony Busby, the lawyer that's filing the lawsuit from Houston, has filed over 20 lawsuits against Sean Diddy Combs and also Jay-Z and now Shannon Sharpe. Okay? He also was a part of the legal team that won settlements against Deshaun Watson for essaying over 24 women. So this man right here, he's a heavy hitter. He going for everybody. He filing all type of lawsuits and he winning these shits. Shannon, you need to be worried. Okay. Now, Gabby is seeking $50 million in damages, as we said. She says Shannon progressively got more violent with her. He was recording her when they had their sexual meetings without her consent, and if she denied any of his advances, he would unalive her. Shannon, you are a little bit too rough for me. Okay, like you just give me older, creepy guy vibes. Okay, like you're scaring this young lady. And then we heard in the last video you saying big black guy choke little white girl. Like what are y'all trying to do? I don't get y'all vibes. It's really disgusting me. Okay? And you should be ashamed of yourself for even trying to holler at a 19-year-old. Your daughters look older than that lady. And then OnlyFans? Disgusting. Okay? But I'm gonna drop these two clips right here and I'm gonna let y'all know and hear that audio that's been updated with Gabby. Yeah.
Well, you're coming to LA tomorrow?
Yes.
Well, I don't know why you want to go out.
Don't worry about it, Gabby.
Well, okay.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah. I might choke you in public. Big black guy choke small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Well, what?
So as you guys heard in that audio, he was saying he was gonna choke the small white lady. Big black guy choke small white lady. And to me, the conversation just sounds like y'all just some goofy ass motherfuckers that just like to talk to each other like that. But at the same time, Shannon, you do give off like rough, like creepy vibes. You feel me? Like. But anyway, Shannon also has another lawsuit that he is facing in New York with a woman named Michelle Evans, who claims that Shannon and her was in a relationship for over a decade, and he also assaulted her in an argument in 2010. Now, Shannon, you are cooked. You're cooked, buddy. And that's all I got to say. They about to eat your ass up in court, okay? Just, Cat Williams tried to tell you, Monique tried to tell you, and they came on your platform and tried to warn you about shit like this. You did not want to listen. You just thought you were just like a little cool cat and you was doing all that type of shit. Boy, you is cooked. Okay? You want to play? They about to play with your ass. I want to thank y'all for coming and watching Underdog Entertainment News once again. And as you know, it's your girl Yavante. And y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe and come back next time.